Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning back, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So today will be a love reading. This could be past, present, or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a reading with me, the information is in the description box. So, if you're new to my channel, or whether you're returning, I do divine counterpart readings. I do to help you get into union with a very high vibrational twin flame connection. For the twins who they know their twin isn't here physically in this realm in this lifetime, and for the twins who know that their divine masculine may not be coming in this lifetime, so they're trying to manifest a high vibrational, high frequency divine soulmate, right? That's the type of readings that I do on my channel. The earlier readings, not so much, but when we start talking about 5D energy on my timeless playlist, that's when I start to do divine love, divine counterpart energies, right? Today feels very twin flamey. Spirit knows how I view twin flames. I myself am on the twin flame journey, so I know what that energy feels like. I see it as very black and white. I see it as very yin yang, and I kept seeing opposite energy when I was shuffling for you guys. I was like, what is this? I usually don't pick up this energy when I'm doing these types of readings. And then on this beautiful deck right here, Spirit gave me yin in the reverse. So that's when I knew that this was very much twin flame energy. Now this may be for the people who, it feels to me, for the ones to the divine feminines, and gender not specific because we all have divine feminine masculine energies in our chart, within us. This feels like an energy of divine feminines who know that their divine masculine is not coming back this lifetime. They just are sleepwalking through life, stuck in the matrix. It feels like that type of energy, but I'm just going to start, shuffling cards. We're going to see where this energy is taking me, but this is definitely for the divine feminines, I feel like, who are not sure in their twin flame journey anymore. This message is definitely for you guys. So if you are someone who knows that your divine masculine is just not coming back. Oh, because I want to show you something interesting. So we have the Three of Cups reverse here. And we have the Three of Cups upright. This is my feminine energy. This is my masculine energy. I love these cards. That's why I use them. Like I said, yin yang type of thing. But yeah, like the energy was really interesting, shuffling, and there's just something I can't pinpoint, but this feels like I'm a divine masculine trying to get a message to his divine feminine, and it feels like a feminine who's just not sure about the connection anymore. So we're going to just dig a little deeper into that energy. If the energy changes, I will let you know, but I don't think it will. So let's get straight into it. Angels, please give me the energy. Thank you. All right, so we have reminder number 28. I might have to move the camera up a little bit, guys. Let's see. We have Grove number 21. And the card says, don't forget. We have the Warrior number 2. So 2s could be very significant for you guys. We have Hope number 27. 2s are definitely significant. And then we have Complicated number 11. And then on the bottom we have Fledging number 1. So definitely 2s and 1s, possibly 8s and 7s. This is giving like a divine masculine who wants to fight for this. Especially with Warrior there. They want a new beginning. They want to start over. Okay. This energy deck is from one of my favorite books in high school called The House of Night, and the Fledging is like a new vampire in that book, and that version of vampires in that book is a really, I don't know how it is as an adult because I'm 30 now, but I don't know if I would still like it, but it's a good read nonetheless, from what I remember in high school, in my early 20s. But this definitely feels like a divine masculine who wants to start over, but they're holding themselves back, of course. If you know the twin flame journey, you know that's always that type of energy. Have the lovers reversed in your energy, judgment in their energy, and the strength in reverse in the energy of the relationship. So starting off super strong, very strong. All major arcanas. Feminines, I definitely see you viewing the energy as over. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So I view this card on why Spirit brought you together. I also view it as how to either come closer together or further apart. I'm more so getting further apart from this Eight of Wands in reverse, but we'll get there. Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Of course, wanting to come towards, but there's a block, right? The High Priestess. Pisces energy. But knowing deep in your heart, trusting your intuition. The High Priestess is the divine feminine. She's the Empress, the higher version of the Empress. And this is about being balanced in that energy. Remember, I showed you guys earlier, Yin, the feminine energy in that deck was in reverse. So this is about tuning into that, trusting your intuition, knowing that this is meant to be. And it could be just the energy of being meant to be in the 5D and not coming down in the 3D. I know everybody views twin flame energy very different. Some people think we have multiple twin flames. Some people think we just have one. Some people think you are destined to be with that person in this lifetime. Other people think you're supposed to come together, learn the lessons, and then either if your twin doesn't wake up, you move on to like I said earlier, you move on to a higher frequency soulmate, divine counterpart. And that's what I believe in. I believe that we have one twin flame, and either you come into union in this lifetime because you both wake up and you ascend, or if you're a twin, your divine masculine doesn't want to wake up, you move on and they move on, and hopefully you get it right the next lifetime. That's what I believe in. I don't think we have multiple twin flames. I feel like that's a weird take on it, but to each his own. If that's what you believe in, I'm not gonna but that's just not, I don't know. The possibility of having more than one twin flame is weird to me, but that's, like I said, that's just me. I do believe we have multiple soulmates, like deep soulmates. I just don't think that we have more than one twin flame. Let's clarify your energy. Spirit, please clarify the Lovers reverse. That's Gemini, Virgo energy. You have those heavily in your chart. Not the deck wanting to fly. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, the World. You're working on yourself. You're not, I wholeheartedly feel you're not worried about your masculine. The Ace of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands. The Tower in reverse, Scorpio energy. For my divine feminines, because that's how I'm reading this energy, you guys are working on your confidence. You have closed this chapter and you're working on self-love. You're possibly even looking for new love after realizing that this probably is not your happily ever after, how you leave your legacy here, how you have stability in your life. Like I said, I feel you moving on. You're coming to union with yourself. You are not looking at this person. I feel like there is a forgiving energy with that Page of Cups here, but you know the dwelling on your divine masculine is keeping you a stuck energy. So it's like you don't want to cling on to the past. You're more so focused about coming into divine union with self, making sure your feminine and your masculine energy are in sync. Yeah, the devil, you're facing your shadow. That's what I'm saying. You're doing heavy shadow work. So you're really working on yourself. You're closing the door on this. Like I said, this is for the feminines who are just like not sure and like are ready to move on. And with the world, you're ready for a new chapter. You're ready for that balanced love. You know that you dwell too much on this because you don't feel the growth in it anymore. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles is not working out. It's not being as prosperous as you thought it was. So you're having a hard time with really letting go. You might be really stuck in your head at this time. Like, do I give up on manifesting this? And honestly, like I said, the whole point of a twin flame journey is to come into union with yourself. Because your twin is a mirror of you. It's about unconditionally loving you. What I say is loving you is loving myself, and I love myself wholeheartedly and fully. When I get into that energy of, you know, the hard part of being on this journey, because whether you come into union in a 3D or not, this person is always going to be a part of you. This person is always going to be very important, but it's up to you to really let that go and move on with your life. And I feel that that's what you're doing. I feel like you're really looking at it and saying, okay, I waited on this person long enough. I really have to focus on me. And that's literally the point in the journey where everything will shift for you, whether this person comes in or not. But I see you closing the door on this. I see you focusing on self-love. The Lovers in reverse for me, it's not about you not loving yourself. It's about you wholeheartedly feeling like this connection is not coming into union. That's what I'm seeing it as. And you focusing on you and coming into union with yourself. On the divine masculine side, we have Judgment. Spirit, please clarify Judgment for me. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Ace of Wands, Four of Swords. Six of Swords. Judgment again. Whoa. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, the Magician. Six of Wands, the Lovers in reverse. Talk about mirroring energy. The Three of Pentacles. It's time for your masculine to make a decision. They feel like what they're showing me is that they're ready for a new, stable, passionate beginning. They're ready. They're telling me that they did the work and they're ready to move forward. And we have Judgment twice. And we know that it's very rare to happen in tarot. Very rare. I'm hearing enough is enough. They're tired of living in whatever energy, whatever karmic cycle that they were living in. They're done. They're ready to move on. And all my readings are timeless, so take this how it resonates. It's going to happen at different times. They are facing their shadow too. I know the devil's not reversed, but that's what I'm getting. Whenever they're in, they're seeing how unhealthy it is, how toxic it is. They're seeing the star in reverse. They're seeing that it's out of alignment with whatever destiny is, even if they don't use terms like twin flame, soulmates, shadow work, and stuff like that. They are seeing whatever situation they're in and saying it's time for me to go. I can't heal here. I can't be here. I'm hearing wrong choice. I made the wrong choice. They could be in a third party. Take that as it resonates as well. They're ready for something new. They're ready for something better, whether that's coming towards you or just moving on in general. It feels like the divine masculine is getting their energy up, is what I'm getting. They're finally stepping into a higher frequency. Now, is it on the same frequency as you, feminine? I do not know. I do not know. But it feels like the masculine is stepping his game up. Woo. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I was expecting some like lower vibrational energy, but that was something else. I'm really shocked by that. And the energy of the relationship, we have the Strength card reversed, which is Leo energy. The both of you can have that heavily in your charts. Spirit, please clarify. That's too many. Please clarify. Strength card. Thank you. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. Three of Wands. The Hangman, Pisces energy. The Ten of Cups. The Four of Wands, the High Priestess, more Pisces energy. You can have that heavily in your chart. The Two of Pentacles, the Star, Aquarius energy. The Five of Cups, the Three of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, this is about facing those triggers. It feels like the final steps. Like you're so close to that door. You're so close to walking through that door. But there's a standstill energy because it's like, what does emotional fulfillment look like to you? What does that end all be all love look like to you? How do you see your future? When you look at your happily ever after, when you look at your alignment, when you look at destiny, because that's what the Four of Wands is that stability, is that home. When you look at that, what do you see? Is it divinely guided? Is it balanced? Do you feel whole within you when you think about that? Because it feels like there's still an aspect of fear here. On both ends, there's still something very deeply triggering about the happily ever after part. It's still something triggering about that emotional fulfillment. There's a fear there. And it's in your heart chakra. It feels like definitely like meditating on the frequency for your heart chakra. Or I'm actually playing like chakra music in the background. So side note, I found out like a couple months ago that there's more than 7 chakras. At first I found out it was 12, and then I found out there's 16. And so the video I'm playing in the background is all 16 chakras, and I don't even know what chakras on right now because I'm still learning them. But if you feel like that tingling sensation while you're watching the reading, that's probably what it is. But it feels like that type of energy, like balancing out your chakras, meditating more, connecting more to your higher selves, even getting messages from each other. Like I said, some of your divine masculines probably don't even know, or probably don't even do things like that. So, and it's usually up to the feminine to step into that energy. The feminine is usually always the one that's in a higher frequency, that's more spiritual. So it's a deep dive into that standstill energy, because it's like, what do you see when you think about your life? When you think about you sitting there as an old lady, as an old man, what is that emotional fulfillment like? What does your partner look like? When you think about your divine masculine, if you're trying to manifest him in, how do you see the highest version of himself? Because that's how you bring in the highest version of yourself, being in that energy, right? To take care of you. Because loving them is loving yourself, because they are you. There's something that needs to be looked at there for this to come in, if that's what you want. If not, a higher frequency soulmate will come in, like I said earlier. But it feels like you guys are right at the door. Right at the door. And as soon as you open it, you're going to meet each other right there. Very much getting a balance with their higher self. If you guys watch Steve's Love Tarot, he always says how the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups show that union is coming, and I have them both here right now. This is a new outlook. So like I was saying, for you guys on your side, Divine Feminine, you're focusing on self-love. You're focusing on coming into union with self. So as you're focusing on that, what does that look like? Judgment. Decisions. Spiritual awakenings. Alright, let's see. Spirit, please clarify this Eight of Wands for me so I can see what energy it is in. Please clarify the Eight of Wands reverse. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. Strength again in reverse. That's too much. The Four reverse, Aries energy. The Page of Cups, the Seven of Cups. The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Wands. There's still a lot of confusion. There's still a lot of work to be done. The Devil energy. Because even though the masculine feels like they're ready, it feels like part of it is an illusion. I have the Seven of Cups. I don't have the Moon, but that's what it feels like to me. There's still so much to be learned because we saw the Page of Cups, we saw the Page of Pentacles, and I think we saw the Page of Wands, right? Yeah. All those pages, and the King of Cups was in the verse. There's still a lot to be learned. So even though the masculine feels that way, like I said, there's still something deeply triggering here. But I think this message really is like the why it came out the way it did is because the masculine wanted you to know that they're working on it. That they are learning. It, like I said, it feels like the masculine is stepping into a higher frequency for me. But there's still something, like I said, deeply triggering. Read the Strength card twice before this could even start, before this could move forward out of stagnation. There's so much to be learned about following your intuition, loving, being stable, following your gut, following your heart, being driven. It feels like so much still needs to be learned on the masculine side, and we could all come into union while we're healing as long as we're doing the work. This just feels like a pause for me as a reader. It feels like a pause, and Spirit is saying the choice is really theirs. It's really yours. So I don't feel it getting like closer together or further apart. I feel it as a pause because there's still so much to learn. So there's that standstill energy right now. because there's still so much conflicting energy here. That's why I was saying, like, when I was shuffling the energy, everything was so conflicted. Everything was so opposite. But I'm proud of the masculine because he's in very balanced energy. But like I said, there's that pause, that Four of Swords. It could be healing, but it could also be a pause in energy because of the healing. But I feel like for the twins that I'm reading for, this is positive. It's progress. It's very, very, very minuscule baby steps. Okay. For the potential, we have the Six of Swords. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Swords for me. Thank you. Hierophant reverse, Taurus energy. Eight of Wands. That's too much. Not really. We have the Sun, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Star, so we have more Leo energy, Aquarius energy, the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups. You know what this is? If your masculine was in a commitment, especially if they were married, they're letting it go and finding their own happiness on their own. So that's why the pause is here. For those whose masculine was like married in a long-term relationship, take it how it resonates, but they see the truth now. This feels very cold. Like, I know I had the Queen of Swords, you had the Five of Pentacles. I know a lot of people. We also have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I saw the Ten of Wands reverse again, and the broken Five of Pentacles again. I'm hearing, what is that Jesse McCartney song? I'm leaving, never coming back again. That's so random, but that's what is in my head. They realize they're not aligned with destiny. They realize that they can't stay here. It's not balanced. They're moving towards their happiness here. I do feel like they want to reach out, but I feel like they think they need to be in a better place before they do. But this is for, if you don't know it, feminine, they're leaving something behind. And it doesn't have to be a marriage. It could just be something that they were very committed to. I'm also getting they're changing their spiritual practices, their religious practices. So if they were, Catholic or, Christian, I feel like they're looking more into the spiritual side of things. They might even be watching tarot readings to better understand you. They might have known that you were spiritual. They may have known that you were into this type of stuff. So they may be looking at readings and trying to get a read on you, watching like love readings. If they know that you guys are twin flames, watching twin flame readings. Because there are some divine masculines, some balanced ones who do read and watch tarot and practice spirituality. And we love them. But I feel like they're leaving something behind, something that they were very committed to. They're trying to find their happiness and they're trying to heal at this time. It also feels like they're connecting to their inner child as well, probably doing things they never got to do in this marriage, things that they had to let go of, things that they couldn't focus on. They could be working with crystals as well. I have had this deck since I started reading tarot. I started reading tarot like 3 years ago. And I never, I know this is like crystals, but I never saw them as that until just now. So they could be working with crystals at this time. I'm getting a lot off of that. The masculines have so much to say. They have so much to say and that they want to tell you, but they feel like they can't because they feel like they have to be doing better and being better is what I'm getting. There's the moon. I knew I felt it. There's still an aspect of illusion there, but unless it comes out, I'm not really sure. Advice. Advice for the collective on this energy spirit. Thank you for all your messages. The Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups. Death, Scorpio energy. The Queen of Cups. The Four of Wands. The Five of Pentacles reverse. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Nine of Swords. The World. The Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. And the Nine of Cups reverse. The Hangman. This is an energy. I know I don't have the Page of Cups in this aspect of the reading, but this is an apology to you. This is an apology for them not choosing you. This is an apology for not loving you the way you were supposed to be loved. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna freaking cry. This is them saying they knew that what you had was deep, but they didn't realize it at the time. So now they're trying to transform this energy with the Death here. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. You were their stability, you were their nurturer, you were their love. And they did not love you properly. And this is very codependent. They were, but I'm mostly getting they didn't love you properly. And they feel bad for being confused. But they're healing. They're working on it, especially with this Death and the Five of Pentacles. They're working on it. They're working on their fears. They're working on closing this chapter of unhappiness, of unfulfillment, on not learning the lesson sooner. And they can't really be mad at themselves about that, because we all get on our journey exactly when we need to. And that's what this feels like. I'm not saying wait on this person, but I want you to know that there is growth here. So as you continue to do the work, they're going to do the work. But you stay focused on yourself. But this was an apology. And they want you to know that they're getting into alignment. Is what I'm getting. Anything else, Spirit? I just feel like I need anything else, Spirit, for the collective? Because that was them saying sorry to you. Anything else for the collective? Advice? That was the Six of Swords. And it came out again. Six of Swords. Don't you get distracted, okay? Yeah, the Sun and the King of Pentacles. Don't you get distracted by this? Yeah. You focus on your new beginning and you coming whole within yourself. Don't let this trigger you. Don't let this get in the way. Don't revert back to old ways. Like I said, what you've been doing has helped them step into the energy of feeling this way. What you've been doing is helping them move on and move forward for something that was not in alignment with them. So what did I say earlier? Loving them is loving you, because they are a mirror. They are you. You come into union with yourself first before you come into union with any energy, any other energy in your life, whether it's a divine counterpart, twin flame, soul family. You come into union with you. So you keep focusing on having this new beginning, but then loving yourself, collective. I know this was like a deep message, but don't get distracted about the what ifs. Don't get distracted about the past of what didn't work out and what wasn't fulfilling. You keep moving forward. You keep focusing on you. Don't knock yourself out of that energy of self-love and self-worth and coming into that union with you. Okay? Focus on your healing. Focus on your happiness, because that helps them elevate too. If you know and you've been on this journey for a while, which it feels like that type of energy to me. Whoa. Yeah. If healing is happening in grandmothers, so you could have ancestors, feminine energy, guiding you and showing you the way in the spirit realm. If it's a grandmother, then yes. Grandma energy is always super strong. Advice for the collective. The cards are freaking flying everywhere. Hold on. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have open. Say yes. Expand through the extremes. Trust life. Okay, so open is number 98. September 8th could be significant. Or the month of August as well. Okay. This is probably one of the biggest challenges of life, keeping your heart open through the extremes. No one is immune to the highs and lows of the human experience, from the ecstasy to the agony to the joy to the grief, the love to the loss. We can't bypass the difficult parts of being human if we want to truly experience the bliss. And if you close your heart off to the grief, you won't be able to fully experience the joy. The rose teaches us this season after season. She knows that if she doesn't surrender to each of the seasons come summer, she won't be able to bloom. Birth teaches us this too. The safer the mother feels, the more she can open. Living and dying with your heart open is truly a courageous act, as a life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as well as great love, triumphs, and adventures. When we're going through difficult times, when we most want to separate, the healing is often found in connection, not separation. When we close our heart and shut down because the pain is too much, we often find ourselves more separate than before. The rose shows us how to open to the world no matter what the day brings. This is a card to encourage you to say yes to life, to expand through the extremes, and to put your 2 feet wholly and completely in. Soul inquiry. How can you say yes to life? And that's what I'm saying. That has been your focus for a while now, feminines. So don't let the masculine energy distract you. Because I can tell you right now, if you've been on this journey for a minute, the masculines give you all types of synchronicities, signs, and messages in the 3D. Always say, this is what I do now. Because my personal experience, I don't burn out. Yeah. Me and my twin are on different and opposite. Yeah. But he constantly sends me up so many messages in the 3D. And what I say is, I love you, but I'm returning this back to sender because I have to focus on me. That's what I say. And I have all these little affirmations I say. I take deep breaths because I know I have to transmute that energy into something else that will help me stay aligned in my energy and come into union with myself. So that's the energy of not closing off to the energy, but sending that energy, love and light, and returning it back to sender. Is what Elisa tells me, my friend who reads my energy all the time, and she knows my twin flame connection inwards and outwards. So it's returning that energy back to sender with unconditional love and grace and peace as you continue to step into that union with yourself, becoming one with yourself. Advice for the collective. Advice. I love that so much. We have joy and we have the divine feminine. Like, you literally can't make this up. This is about you. This is about you focusing on you and finding your happiness. I don't even have to read these. I feel like this is self-explanatory. Finding the joy in life. Loving yourself and nurturing yourself. Like, you can't. On the bottom, we have sensitivity. But yeah, it's all about you right now. I love that. I love how that happened. Advice for the collective spirit. Thank you. Emotions are running high, super moon. A new start is coming, new moon. We just had that new moon in Capricorn, I believe. And then we have the end of Tuscanical approaches. It's full moon in Capricorn, but still Capricorn energy. You and your loved ones are safe. Cancer energy. Surrender to the divine, full moon. On the bottom, we have what do you need to release. Advice for the collective. This could be the one you already met, the romantic partner you seek. Past life, you have known each other before. Oh, hold on. I felt soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, spirit. It is safe for you to love, open your heart, to give and receive the highest energy of all. You have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Whoa. Hold on. I fell again. Where'd you go? And then we have pay attention to the red flags and signs are cautioning you. And then on the bottom, you have separation. Time apart from your partners on horizon. So I feel like that's self-explanatory. Like, yes, this is your person. There's still work to do. Love yourself first. It could be working on your careers. We have playfulness on the break, so connected to your inner child, which I said that about your person. It feels like they're doing that. Just keep working on yourselves. And they'll all align. Advice. Have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And then we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. I instantly got the masculine on this. And this is everything. I felt like this is like a whirlwind of things that he's going through and trying to find balance. It just feels like the masculine in the 3D is turning their whole lives upside down. You know, earlier today, because I did a general reading as well. If you haven't watched that, check it out. I got a channel message in that reading at the very beginning. It's like the first 5 minutes, I believe. And it felt like, and this could have been like Twinflame energy I was picking up on, but I didn't really know. But it was an energy of knowing that you made the wrong choice in something. Because remember, I said that in the beginning of the reading. I heard I made the wrong choice. It felt like an energy of someone, and I use this as an example, and I'm going to use it here because it feels like some of your divine masculines are leaving a marriage. It was an energy of living in autopilot. It was an energy of like doing things and seeing things just because the energies around you thought it was good. Like say you were with your divine masculine, married his high school sweetheart, and everybody talked all through high school. Their parents said, oh, they're going to get married when they graduate, and that's exactly what you did. They went to high school, they went to college together, and they lived that life, but they were living on autopilot because they were just doing what they thought the people around them wanted instead of doing what they wanted to do in this lifetime, what they were destined to do in this lifetime, living in that soul purpose, right? and then, graduate college and get through the high of being engaged and planning a wedding and going on a honeymoon and all that stuff. And then once everything kind of calms down, where there's not that gradual, going through high school, having fun, going through college, having fun, preparing for, real life, preparing for a career. And then right after that, you get the career, you get the job, you get married, you have the kids, you have the babies. And then after you get married, you get married, you go on a honeymoon, all those things that we do traditionally, what we're told is traditional in society. And once you get to that standstill point of like, well, where did my life go? Or how did I get here? That was the energy. But also the energy was just also autopilot, but also the energy was doing something really quick. So say you were only in a relationship for like a year and a half. And then it was exciting. It was adrenaline. And while you're still in that honeymoon phase, because some people know that they want to marry somebody within a year, but sometimes that's also that karmic relationship energy, right? And you propose to this person because the love is just beautiful and it's magical and it's wonderful, and you're still in that honeymoon stage. And then once you're in that honeymoon stage, still you get engaged, you plan the wedding, you get married, and then after the calm, once you get out of the honeymoon stage, and you realize you're like year 2 in a relationship, only been in a relationship for 1 year, only knew that person for maybe like 6 to 8 months before you started dating them, and then you're in a house or in an apartment with this person, married to this person, and then you're like, do I really know them? Did I jump the gun? That was also the energy as well. And there's a regret there because like, dang, I wish I would have dated them longer. I wish I would have waited until year 3, year 4 in a relationship to get married, because I feel like I don't know this person. I feel like I made the wrong choice. I wasn't listening to my intuition. I wasn't listening to my soul. It's that type of energy. So that's what I was feeling in the channel message. Like finally having that aha moment, having that epiphany of I did things too quickly, or I did things on autopilot. Where did my life go? Were those two energies? And that's what I'm feeling slightly here. Like that, a part of that channel message I got earlier today is here. Advice for the collective. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. And I feel like the Divine Masculine is doing that. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. I told you I felt that sorry energy. Oh, my ears ringing. Here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. We have wait. The timing isn't quite right. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I saw addictions, but it didn't come out. Then we have new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. And then we have longing on the bottom of the deck. Someone is secretly yearning for you. This is giving recommitment. Some of you will be meeting your twin flame for the first time. That just hit me just now. Some of you are about to come into union and go on this journey. Whoa. If you haven't met your twin, if you're like, I don't know why I'm watching this reading, that's why you're watching this reading. If you sat through this whole thing and you're like, I don't even know if I have a twin flame. Some of you're about to go through that experience, so be prepared because it is a journey. Advice for the collective spirit. Thank you. Have no place like home, number 50, and coming to the edge. On the bottom, we have new life. I love that. I love that. Okay. No place like home in the reverse. There are times when it's familiar and known. What's familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. And you will attract and be drawn to the very thing you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. Yeah. Remember how I was saying earlier, don't get distracted by this. Don't get distracted by all the synchronicities that you'll see. Don't get distracted by the energy. Don't get distracted by this reading. Yes, the masculine wanted to give you a message, but they're still working on things, and so are you. They have to uproot and change their whole life at this point. If they are leaving a significant other, if they are leaving a job that they've been with for a long time, if they are moving, whatever they were committed to that was not healthy for them, they are uprooting their whole life. So don't get distracted by them, because right now, even though they have that soul-led message for you, there's still a lot to be worked on, and it'll come together in the right time. But don't just be like, oh my gosh, my masculine is, he's doing this, he's doing that. Just be like, okay, you're doing that. I love that for you. I appreciate that of you. Keep doing you, and I'm keep doing me. And as you continue to love yourself and grow, they'll continue to love themselves and grow. Remember, they are your mirror. And you are theirs. Okay, so we're coming to the edge, number 36. Okay. Fear is leading the way into places you don't need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't true. Now it's time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone and unloved. The drama of it all. False evidence appearing real is hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Ask, is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It's okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned. In spite of your fear, even when you're not feeling confident, spirit will catch you. Will always catch you, yeah. Feel the fear and do it anyways. Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. If you had a yes or no question on your mind, spirit is saying yes. Thank you, spirit. Ask others for help and success. We have reconsider. We have look for a sign and trust. On the bottom, we have improvement health. And honestly, if you're not sure, ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors, your angels, if this reading is for you, and they will tell you. They will tell you. Affirmation of advice for the collective. Spirit, thank you for all your messages today. Boo. That came out earlier. I honor the divine energy that is money. I do not feel guilty for letting go of what no longer serves me. When my dreams feel scary, it means I am on the right path. How I feel is okay. I don't need to explain it. I'm more than enough. Whew. I feel like everybody needed something different, but some of you might be getting a raise also. Like some of you are either it's like 3D material money, or it's like divine abundance, like a divine inheritance. Like as you keep growing, as you keep becoming prosperous and abundant in your own energy, the universe and spirit, source, God, whatever you believe in, is going to bless you with something. Okay, but remember, you are enough. And if you feel like this masculine does not serve you, keep working on you, keep focusing on you. Don't make this about them. Remember, it's about you coming into union with yourself, giving yourself unconditional love. Okay? Whew, this was a doozy. I hope that it helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of my reading. If you feel called to book a personal with me, the link for that is in the description, okay? You can also email me if you have any questions. It is moonpriestesstarot78@gmail.com. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed. And I will see you in the next one.